Hey everybody, it's Nat, and I'm bringing to you my current favorite skincare items. As you can see, I have no makeup on in this video, but that's alright. I wanted you to be able to see my true skin under the makeup, so you can see how my skin looks. You know, something worse than somebody doing the skincare video and then their face is caked in makeup. I say to myself, what you looking like up under there? I mean, I know I ain't the only one. So I'm going to give you a breakdown. Some categories have one holy grail and some have several products that I rotate in between. So if you're interested in finding out what my current skincare faves are, please stay tuned. Okay, I have everything spread out here. I hope I don't get lost in the shuffle. But the first thing I want to show you is what I use as a balm. So, some days, I don't wear makeup every day, but the days that I do wear makeup before I go to sleep at night, I want to make sure that all of it is off. So the first thing I do is I take my makeup off with a makeup wipe. I use the e.l.f. Makeup Removers Cleansing Cloths. This does a really good job. It's enough for me. It does really good. I've been using them for a while, so it does the job. After I take my makeup off with my cleansing cloths, I put the balm on. I call it a balm because it reminds me of the Clinique balm. I take my Pond's cold cream and I start rubbing it on my face. It goes from a white to like a clear color, but as it turns clear, you can see all the makeup just coming up, coming off. And if you look at your hands, you can see like your foundation color. Now, it just does an awesome job. I take it and I get all of it off. I take a really warm towel and wipe it off. And then I kind of take a cool towel. I make sure the towel is cool and then I wipe it off again. So I love the way that it just takes your makeup off. Now I'm going to talk about my facial cleansers. I have several. I have 4 things that I use to cleanse my face. First, I've been using this for years, since I was a teenager. This is the Neutrogena Transparent Facial Bar for acne-prone skin. I have breakouts every once in a while. And they're not huge like they were when I was a teenager, but I go in maybe 2-3 times a month, or like during that time of the month where I know I may have a small breakout, and this helps clear it right up. I love the way this soap does my skin. So if I feel like I'm gonna have a breakout, or I just feel like I want that kind of, I hate to say strip because that's such a bad word, but if I feel like I want to get all of that gunk out of my skin or whatever, this is an excellent soap to use. It smells very nice because y'all know I'm about smells. I can't fool with stuff that stink, you know, just flat out stink. But I love this soap. Maybe you should give it a try sometime. Next, for another cleanser, I have the Garnier Skincare Micellar Foaming Cleanser. This is pretty cool. I like the way this works as well. If I'm just having a good skin day and I just want something to just use in the morning, usually I use that in the morning, and I just, you know, need something to just cleanse my face real good before I go to work or before I start my day, I'll use this. Next, I have the Soap and Glory Face Soap and Clarity 3-in-1 Detox Vitamin C Facial Wash. That's a long name. really, really like this soap. Oh my goodness. It makes my face feel clean and soft and supple, and it really does clarify your skin. It doesn't strip you as hard as the Neutrogena soap would, but it makes your skin feel really, really clean. Next, I have the SOMERVILLE ExfoliKate Cleanser Daily Foaming Wash. I happened to come upon this product because of another product that I use by SOMERVILLE, and I like the way this does my face as well. It cleanses my face, leaving it moisturized. And you know, day by day as you're gonna go along and you learn your skin, you kind of figure out what you need on a specific day, whether you wore makeup all day the day before, you need something that's more stripping. And I hate to use the word stripping, but you all know what I mean. You need something that's gonna clarify your skin more, or if you feel like your skin is really, really dry, then in that case I would use the SOMERVILLE ExfoliKate cleanser and follow up with the moisturizer. But you see what I'm saying, I hope. Next, I'm going to talk about the type of toner I use. I use the Pixi SkinTreats Glow Tonic. It has 5% glycolic acid and this exfoliating toner. It's like, okay. So after I cleanse my face, I go right in with my toner. So it smells really nice. It has a very clean scent, like the way it smells. For some people's skin, it's too harsh. I was telling my sister about it, and she started to use it, and it was just too harsh for her skin, so she gave it to me, which is a plus for me. But I say if you try it out and it's too harsh for you, start using it every other day. And if it's still too harsh, you can even try to dilute it with something else and see if that works. If not, it just may be too harsh, because it does have glycolic acid in it, and sometimes that's a little bit too much. It's only 5%, but sometimes that's a little bit too much for people with more sensitive skin. So you just got to take it upon yourself, try it out, see how it works out, and if it doesn't work for you, take it on back. Next, I am going to talk about the Micellar Cleansing Water by L'Oreal. After I wash my face, I go in with my micellar water. Now, I don't care how much you think that your skin is cleansed and there's no trace of makeup, no trace of dirt or anything. I 95% guarantee you that any micellar cleansing water, so far the only ones I've used is by L'Oreal and Garnier. The same people who make this soap. Those are the only two I use. But when I say it gets me every time, I take my micellar cleansing water and I go over my face with I use the round flat cotton, and every time I look at it, it brings up something. It may be very little or it may be a lot. I'm like, dang, I thought I got my face clean. This stuff right here, this micellar cleansing water, give it a try. I don't know what it's made out of, but I know sometimes I have to use this, like if I have if I worn a dark lip all day and I take it off and it stains, this will get it off. This guy, take it off as much as I can, then I go in with this last and it gets it off. This to even get off waterproof makeup. So yeah, I just make sure to shake it up before I use it, because when it settles, oil rises to the top. And we all know oil, you know, olive oil and different coconut oil, all different kinds of oil will take off your makeup. But this, when I say just a little bit of oil, it's just a little bit of oil that comes to the top. And I shake it up and then wipe my face and I'm good. Okay, next I'm going to talk about a specific skin treatment that I use. This is the Kate Somerville ExfoliKate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. If I want to get a good exfoliation, I will follow the directions, which says use AM or PM once or twice a week. Apply a thin layer to clean wet face, massaging in a circular motion for 30 seconds. Leave on for 2 minutes and then rinse it off. So that's really what you have to do. It's a very good deep cleaning skin treatment. They only want you to scrub, rub your face for 30 seconds, let it sit 2 minutes and rinse it off. That's good enough, because after a while, if you let this sit too long, you'll feel your face become really, really sensitive. It may start burning. I never experienced that, but I believe that it does. I've heard people say that it does, but it just never happened to me. So again, this is what I started using first in the Kate Somerville line, and then that's when I got the cleanser. Next, I'm going to talk about moisturizers that I use. And again, I use the Kate Somerville ExfoliKate Glow Moisturizer. This is an excellent moisturizer. Everything in this line basically, well, the moisturizer and the cleanser really have the same scent. The treatment smells a little different, but I like this whole line. So I will wash my face with the cleanser, then put the treatment on, and then use the moisturizer. As we all know, when it comes to shampoos and conditioners or anything you use on your face or body, the way they make things is for everything. When you use it together, it'll, it works out better and give you the results that you want. So with the Kate Somerville line, that's what I follow. I use everything in the same line, and then I like the results that I get. So I love the moisturizer. It really works well, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. Next, I'm going to be talking about night creams, specifically the e.l.f. Nourishing Night Cream. You all saw me haul this a couple of months ago, and I love it. I really, really like it. It does excellent at night. You can put it on during the day. By the way, it doesn't smell like anything. You can put it on during the day, but I believe that it's a little bit more moisturizing than you may want, but it's all up to you. I can see somebody with really, really dry skin using this, and I don't have really, really dry skin. My skin type is combination dry, but not like really, really dry, but it works good, very good at night. I use it all the time, and if you get a chance, give it a try. So I'm going to be talking about my under eye cream. I've used so many under eye creams, and it took me a while to find one that really, really worked. And I thought the under eye cream I had was working until I looked upon this under eye cream, and it's kind of pricey, but it's worth it. This is the Lancome Visionaire Eye Cream. This is, yeah, a half an ounce. And what I like about this eye cream, you know how sometimes, because like I said, it's very pricey. You know how sometimes you get something with the pump, and the way the pump is made, when you pump it out, it just drops down and it spews out all this product. And you just have to use it or lose it. But with this pump, and I really appreciate the way they made this pump, because, like I said, this is very pricey. And I need, I use very, very little of it, okay? So when you, make sure you pump this out. When I say you touch it, you see that little bit that came out? I'm going to use this, okay? I ain't, Let me do it one more time for my other eye. I just kind of pushed it down, and then look, it comes out. And that's how much I use underneath my eye. I ain't got no time for that. Next, I'm going to be talking about facial spray. Sometimes you just want a nice mist to put something on your face if it feels kind of dry, or in the summertime, you may need to wash your face because you've been sweating and you don't want to put too much on it, and you just want something just to spray on your face. And so use this to kind of set my face and take away the powdery effect of the powdered makeup I use on my face. This is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe, Herbs, and Rosewater. The sun is like really coming out, so my lighting is changing. It keeps changing because the clouds are covering the sun and it's coming out, so just excuse that. So the direction says mist on hair, face, and skin throughout the day as needed. If products get into eyes, rinse well with water. Well, yeah, but it's very, very, I love the smell of roses, and it just, it just kind of refreshes you and wakes you up. I needed that. This has been a long day. The next thing I want to talk about is something very, very important when it comes to skincare. A lot of us grew up believing, and some of us may believe to this day, that you don't need an SPF. But I don't need no SPF. Some people had even went as far to think that sunscreen is for people with a Caucasian background. No. We all need to have on an SPF every day, especially if you're going outside. So I'm going to talk about 2 SPFs that I do have. The first one is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, and it has an SPF of 15. Y'all see how much I use this. I like this sunscreen. It's not a straight sunscreen. It's a moisturizer with sunscreen in it. It only has SPF of 15, but I hate to say something is better than nothing. Really, the minimal amount you should wear is SPF 30 when you're going out, but SPF of 15 is better than an SPF of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have found out more about SPFs after I purchased this, so I didn't want to just like throw it out, but now I know. The next thing I had is the Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer with the sunscreen of SPF 50. Now, I jumped the gun when I got this one. And if you all know about SPFs, you're going to know what I'm going to say. For those of you who don't know about SPFs, the higher the SPF, depending on the type of SPF you have. And if you want me to get deeper into SPFs, leave me a comment down below and I'll make a whole video talking about SPFs and the different types, but this is a type of SPF that leaves a cast. You all, I don't know what I was thinking, but let me see if you can see it. But some SPFs leave a glow. It leaves, yeah, I see it on camera. Hopefully it leaves, can you see this? Versus, it leaves like a purpley glow. And you don't want to walk outside with your face glowing. Sometimes people put it on and use it under makeup. And depending on how you've done your makeup, it'll cause a flashback. Somebody take a picture of you, and when it flashes, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen them type of pictures where certain parts of your face stand out. It glows, and sometimes it's under the eye, depending on how the person did their makeup. Sometimes it's the whole face, because it could be something that they use that has flashback in it. So you got to be very mindful. And like I said, if you want me to do a whole breakdown of how SPF work and things like that, just leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, research is key. Research is key. The last thing I am going to be talking about is facial mask. I love to do facial masks. I haven't did one in a couple of weeks, and my skin is due for one. So I have several facial masks that I like to use, but I'm going to talk about two at this moment. The first one is the KIEHL'S Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask with Amazonian white clay. I received this if you hear something in the background, just ignore it. I have a lot going on in the background. I'm going to hurry up and finish this video. But I received this in some type of package. I don't know if it was a sample. I'm not sure if it was a sample from Sephora or what it was. But, you know, you see how small it is. And I've used it twice. No. Twice, I think. Once or twice. No, twice. I used this twice. And I use this to do my forehead and around this area, under eye, till about this area. And this stuff started to tingle, and I kind of like for products to tingle, not burn, because it's kind of telling you something's happening, it's working, you know, kind of, you know, see how much it tingles, hopefully it doesn't burn, you know, that type of situation. And when I rinsed it off, oh my God, my face felt so nice. So I'm definitely going to purchase this when this runs out. And yeah, I really like it. The last one may be a shock to some, but it works for me. This is the Black Mask Purifying Peel-Off Mask. So this is one of those masks that you put on and you let it dry and it gets real tight. Y'all remember, and the people pulling off the mask. I mean, I saw videos of people were screaming and hollering and crying. It ain't all that. Not to me. I mean, yeah, it you could feel it peeling off. It is tight, but the only sensitive area I had was like my upper lip and down here, I think, when I first started to peel it off. But other than that, I just, you know, it took me a minute to get it off. But of course I wasn't trying to keep the whole mask whole. You know, some people want to take it off without it ripping. But when you take it off, your skin is so soft. It feels clean. I don't have like a lot of blackheads on my nose, so I didn't see like all of that trash on the mask. But I just like the way the mask made my skin feel, and overall I was satisfied with it, and I've been buying them ever since. So hopefully by watching my video you all have gained some information. I recommend all of these products. I like them, but as we all know, things work and act differently on everybody's skin type, so just use with caution. As we all know, everything works differently on different skin types, so I recommend if you use any of these items, proceed with caution, and if it works for you, thumbs up. If not, like I said about the glycolic toner, get your receipt and take it back. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please smash that notification bell so you can be part of the notification squad. And until next time, people, peace